It's the best place for questions, then the pitch, then yes, send me over your system. Usually like some more like personalized message. They ask like send me your price. Don't ever give them out on DMs.
Don't do it.
Yeah, they ask send me info. Just be like, yo, I think this is a lot better to give you a quick phone call than me and you emailing back and forth.
All right, so let's see it.
This is what I do. Ask for his number, call him. That's how I close his client.
Then what do you do when you call them?
So when I call them, I would do the intro call, like the discovery call. Ask them question like, how's the business going? How many jobs are getting per month?
All right, let's do it.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? This is Tony from Instagram. I saw that you replied my DMs. Yeah, so everything we do, run down your business.
And this was a good chance to connect and learn a little bit more about each other. I've got about 10-15 minutes before I've got to hop off. Is this a good time to chat? This is the exact script. There it is, guys. Just modify it for your niche, but there's the script that you got to use when you call them. The biggest things to keep in mind with Instagram DMs, number one, you have to do volume. Like, how many messages do you have to send to get one appointment?
If you want to really get clients through DMs, I recommend at least 60 a day. Optimal is like 100 a day.
But you got to send messages. You can't be like one message and then work. Like, one guy commented on my YouTube, you laugh.
Like a little bit. Like,
don't try to set the appointment over Instagram.
Yeah, don't
try to set the appointment on Instagram. Like, listen to this guy.
Look. If they ask you like, who are you, where you're from, just fucking call them.
Imagine I'm saying you. Where are you from? What would you say? What would you do?
Ring, ring, ring. Hey, this is Tony from TM Digital. What's going on, bro? Like, you don't answer any question on DMs. You trying to get the number, you're trying to get them on the phone, talk to them, set another time. They're busy. Look, this is my profile.
Yo, make sure to follow Tony. He's an actual legend. He's giving everything away, and it's literally nothing on there.
Look, like, it's just my picture.
What's your bio even say? There's nothing, guys. So you're telling me how many appointments have you booked with this profile?
A lot. Because I was booking like
100?
at least one a day.
How many clients total have you closed with this strategy?
Like 11, 12, yeah.
11, 12. So guys, this works, but what do you have to do to make it work?
You need to
pick up the phone and start dialing.
Unless it's a no, obviously.
And you have to do at least 50 a day.
60 a day.
60?
60 a day. It's not
Minimum.
hard. If you can't do 60 a day, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
If you can't do 60 a day, should you build the SMMA?
if you can't even send out 60 DMs a day, I think you should just go back to school, get that degree, and everything will be fine.
All right. All right, so you work with car detailers. You're gonna search up the service.
Yeah, so ceramic coating is
Okay.
what most detailers do.
Bro, by the way, you hit 17K a month. We gotta get you a better screen. That shit's crap. All right, I'll buy you one for doing this video, all right?
Actually?
Yeah, actually. 1,500 a month?
Yeah.
All right.
Same thing, right? Pretty simple, copy and paste. Starting out with, hey, it's the best Facebook questions, then the pitch, then yes, send me over your system. Usually like some more like personalized message. They ask like, send me your price. Don't ever give them out on DMs.
Don't do it.
Yeah, they ask send me info to be like, yo, I think this is a lot better to give you a quick phone call than me and you emailing back and forth.
All right, so let's see it.
This is what I do. Ask for his number, call him. That's how I close his client.
Then what do you do when you call them?
So when I call them, I would do the intro call, like
This is the exact script. This works. There it is, guys. He went from 0 to... What's the craziest response you got?
17K a month. Someone called me and he's
Tony Lee's search history exposed. All right, so we're here.
really fucking work.
What's up guys, Jordan here. Today I'm going to show you how to get digital marketing clients using Instagram DM. I'm actually going to be doing this live. Obviously not technically live, but I've got a lead list behind me. I need to do a ton of outreach for my own agency today, so I thought I might as well record it and you guys can see exactly what I'm saying and how I am structuring my outreach. But before we get into the video, make sure you smash that like button for me, and more importantly, ensure your notification bell is turned on so you get notified every time we bring out new content. Let's get started with this video. Notified every time we bring out. Importantly, ensure your notification bell is turned on so you get notified every time we bring out new content. Let's get started with this video. Okay, so you may be wondering, Jordan, why are you doing outreach today? I thought you had a sales team. And yes, I do have a sales team. I normally just jump on the meeting and I close the client and push them over the line, where possible. But these are not normal circumstances that we are in. When I was talking about coronavirus the other day and I spoke about how much opportunity is going around with lockdown and things like that, as terrible as that is, I wasn't joking. I wasn't understating it. There is so much opportunity, especially in the e-commerce space right now. And so I want to ensure that in our agency, we are reaching out to as many companies as we possibly can. And if that means I need to be all hands on deck with outreach at the moment, then I'm all for that. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I've got about 35 companies that I'm going to be sending Instagram DMs to. I'm also going to be doing cold calling, emails and things like that as well. I follow a multi-platform strategy. In fact, you should watch the most recent outreach video that I put out on my channel if you haven't watched that already. But the reason that I like Instagram DMs as one of the strategies that I follow is the fact that I can smash out a lot of DMs very, very quickly. It would take me about 2 hours to reach out to 20, 30 companies, depending on whether I can find their Instagram handles or whatever. But the team have very kindly already put together a list of all the companies I need to reach out to, so I'll be able to get through that a lot quicker today. I'm actually going to be sending videos because I'm quite comfortable in a video format, and so that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. Although you can adapt this strategy to audio or to physical text message as well. And the first thing you want to make sure that you have in place when you're doing Instagram outreach is you want to ensure that you have the foundations there. A lot of people send me messages like, do you need a lot of followers on your Instagram profile, or what do your images need to be like? And they worry about their profile too much before they actually start outreaching. In fact, you can see a picture of my profile here. I'll get one thrown up. Now, I don't just have business images on my profile, I have personal images and lifestyle images as well, but they're just not pictures of me getting smashed every single weekend holding a big bottle of Ciroc. So if that is you, you may want to consider starting a business page, but ultimately, if you outreach professionally and you send somebody a message which interests them and excites them, then they're not going to care about how many followers you've got. If you care about how many followers you've got, then again, you can click the link somewhere around this video and you can watch my most recent How to Gain Followers on Instagram video. So they're the foundations out of the way. Don't overthink that. If you're outreaching properly, then people aren't going to care about how many followers you've got. The second thing you want to know is how to actually structure these outreach messages. Now, this is the same for any platform that you are using, not just Instagram. This can be LinkedIn, Facebook, or anything like that. I follow a very simple 4-stage outreach strategy, okay? Outreach message, okay? The first thing that I do, and I'll see if I can get these listed up here. The first thing that I do is I would introduce myself and have a quick greeting. So I'll say, hey, and I'll say the first name of the person. I'll address them by their first name always. Really quick introduction to myself, so who I am. Number 2, the second thing I will do is I will compliment them on something. So I'll find something on their Instagram profile or on their business page which I can compliment them about, something relevant, something new. Number 3 is what I want to do is I want to tell them why I am actually outreaching them, why I'm reaching out to them in the first place. And finally, number 4 is what I want, and that's I want to have a meeting with you. I want to share some ideas with you, and at this point you just want them to reply and say, yeah, great, I'm free over the next couple of days, or I'm free tomorrow to speak to you. Okay, so it's a very simple 4-stage outreach strategy, and you want to use that for pretty much anything you're doing. Even when you're cold calling, you want to follow those 4 basic principles in all of your outreach. Anyway, that pretty much covers everything, apart from the fact of why I'm actually using Instagram instead of of something like LinkedIn. I've gone through this before in a LinkedIn video. Again, you can watch that video somewhere. But LinkedIn, a lot of people get outreached a lot on LinkedIn, okay? It's a platform that people are used to being outreached because it's a business.
So my point. Here's how I was able to send 500 to 600 messages on DMs every single day. Number one is you need more virtual assistants to send out more messages. And typically I expect my virtual assistants, I train them and manage them to send at least 100 messages a day. So if I was going to send 500 messages, I would need practically 5 VAs to do it. And the second thing is you need more aged IG accounts, or Instagram only allows you to send up to 50 messages, if anything, on each IG account. So you need at least 10 so that you can send 500 messages a day. Here's how I was able to send 5.
Here's the exact DM script I use to book 3 to 5 meetings per week. So first I find a prospect and I like their last 3 to 5 posts and even follow them. Then my first DM would usually start out with something like this. Hey prospect, I just binged a bunch of your content and it seems like you're really giving out a lot of value. Would this be a good place to ask you a question? So I see that you're really pushing forward on social media and want to.
Here's a really cool way to get more clients for your social media marketing agency by utilizing YouTube and Instagram. So a really cool thing that you can do on YouTube. This doesn't work for all industries out there, but it works for quite a few industries. So let's say I'm selling YouTube ads to gym owners, let's say. So what you can do in YouTube is that you can just search for the keyword gym and then filter the search so that you only see YouTube channels that include the words gym. And what you're going to find is that it's a ton of gym business owners who have their own YouTube channels. Then you can go into their YouTube channel and you can find links to their website, other social media profiles like Instagram, let's say. And then what you can do is that you can dive into Instagram and send them a direct DM from Instagram, and also identify who the owner is, and also send them a direct message to their personal Instagram as well, and send personalized follow-ups as well until you get a response. And if you want to learn more about how to do organic outreach for a social media marketing agency, make sure to join me.
What was your best month in profit?
Top revenue month in one company was $750,000. Top profit was about $400,000.
How long have you been running your agency for?
Started my agency when I was 24, ran it for about 4 years. We had 200 active clients.
What's the best way to get clients?
If you're starting out, zero experience, you literally have no money, I would start DMing people on Instagram.
What is one piece of advice that you would give to someone just starting their agency?
If you're starting out, it's actually good to know most people fail. However, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go for it. Even if you fail, taking that first step, taking action, moving closer towards your dreams will put you on a trajectory towards success.
What was your best month?
If someone comes in and they watch some YouTube video, how to start an SMMA agency, first of all, I hate that word, that acronym, SMMA. It's the dumbest thing ever because it's constricting somebody to social media marketing in particular, when it's like, no, I might like rip cold calls and cold emails for you and make like a lot of money. And the phrase is just so cringy, and that's what they all use on YouTube. SMMA. It's like, bro, shut up. It's a B2B service company. If someone comes in and they watch
देखो देखो कैसी बात
I'm the master of my CEO.
So today we've got a crazy video. I'm not touching anything right, and I'm sending Instagram messages to fitness coaches, fully automated. Now I'm going to be showing you this complete system, and it's going to be amazing because it acts as a human, which means you're not going to get blocked, you're not going to get banned on Instagram, because this software will run without it even like detecting that it's an automation on Instagram. It's by far the newest and most up-to-date software for this, because instead of copy and pasting, which most softwares do, this one actually writes it out. So I'm not touching anything, but as you can see on the screen, right, it's literally writing out, hey Cody, how's it going? You can personalize the message as much as you want, but it runs, like I could literally not be doing any work in the meantime, and it would still just run in the background of your laptop. It looked like a human. Out on this one, make sure you stick to the end as well. Just done another person while I've been speaking to you. So while I've done the intro to this video, it's literally done another Instagram message. So let me explain how you can do this. And I've literally got a really simple copy and paste instructions for you. So you're going to want to log into the Instagram account you want to send messages on. You want to buy an agent account if needed, because if you don't want to post, photos or agency related content on your, personal one because your friends or family on there, you can always buy an aged Instagram account from z2u.com, which means that you can start sending messages about 50 to 60 a day without warming it up. Because if you create a brand new page, you'll need to warm it up. And next, you want to download Auto IGDM. They have 7 days completely Instagram messages. So you literally just it runs in the background of your PC or computer, and it just fires Instagram messages out, which is nuts. So in terms of, I'm trying to think, I'm getting a bit distracted here because I'm a bit excited. Let's talk about settings. So what you'll need to do is you want to open Instagram, and you want to have downloaded it and pin it as a thing. So as you can see here, we've pinned it. Now, how this works, right, is you've got accounts, hashtags, posts, and likes. These are 4 different ways you can send messages to people. So one way is, what you can do is you can message all the people that follow Alex Hormozi, because people who follow Alex Hormozi are in the B2B online service-based sort of business industry or niche. Now, that's one way to do it. Another way is hashtag. For example, I've put hashtag fitness coaches, hashtag online coaches, to a niche and a list. So if you've already got onto, I think it's here, right? And all in one go. Okay, you go to settings. Now, what you want is you want to actually, so I sped it up for the purpose of this video. However, I recommend putting this to about 240 and then 360, because what that's going to do is it's going to space out each message. So instead of sending messages back to back to back to back in like a really short amount of time, that 140, we can literally going to follow them and message so it looks like a human. Let's go back to where we are. So we're here. So you want to space it out. I'm going to save that because otherwise this is going to be what. So user.firstname, and then you can write out your message. Now, what we found to work best over sending 130,000 DMs is basically having an open-ended question that they can respond, with an easy yes to. I won't give you too many details yet, because if you keep watching this video of this, but outro, and you can. It just means it doesn't get confusing. You can create a new one. You can select a different color and call it what you want to tag this. Yeah, really cool stuff. It's honestly a great software. I've been testing it out myself. What I recommend is the first question should be an easy yes question. Now, just a heads up, do not copy and paste this. If you copy and paste this, then it won't work, because if all agency owners just don't use their brain and just copy and paste, it's not going to work. And also, this opening question doesn't work anymore for that exact reason. So that's why I'm sharing this example with you, because this is what happens when you copy and paste. However, the first opening question should be an easy yes question. This example of, hey, is this the best place to ask questions, does not work anymore. I promise you, if you send this, it won't work. Because of entropy, overexposure, saturation, those sort of terms, it won't work. So you basically need to adapt and think of your own question that you can just get a response to, and it should be about this length with their first name. Next one, you can go for, you basically just give them a heads up to set his business. Usually they're quite nice about it, and once again, it's a numbers game. If you've got any doubts or worries about your agency growing, volume will fix those doubts. I promise you. If you send 100 to 120 messages a day, you won't deal with, a appointment setting problem anymore. So yeah, continuing with the script, you can just read this. So, okay, cool. Would you be open if I shared some? And this was about a year ago when I was basically doing content. Now I help fitness coaches with a bit more automations and basically content as well, and appointment setting. So yeah, this is a script I use, as you can see, and basically, yeah, we kept talking, conversation. Once again, the importance of follow-up. So if there's one thing to note here, if I didn't have sent this follow-up,
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I was asking in terms of like, okay, I don't understand what you're saying basically, but what I would like say, don't watch videos that people have not succeeded on. So like for example, you remember like how we have Joe Kaplan, we have like people that actually built 7-figure businesses that actually did the work. So like we actually want to follow them. Now if this guy have track record in terms of like, actually getting clients, then you absolutely can't follow it. But if it's like this guy is like, he doesn't have track record, it's like he doesn't have clients, or he's like, you get it, right? So does he have a client, or does he have actually, stuff like that? Okay, then probably not. If I haven't seen him, then probably you want to skip it. Like I haven't seen him before, so I probably think you should skip it. Yeah, the thing is, you don't want to look for anything new. You only want to look for things that are already working, like Joe Kaplan, Versatile Agency, things like that. Did you watch all of the Versatile Agency's outreach playlist? And for the calling, right? Like, don't just forget about the cold calling, because we're not like doing the cold calling right now. We're just only focusing on email, Facebook, and Insta and LinkedIn. If you want to really focus on, just focus only on Facebook and Insta. That's it. So yeah, try to like watch videos where like they they actually have success. Yeah, good luck. If you need anything, just message me.
If I were a personal trainer and I wanted to get new clients and I had no money, every single person can do cold DMs to 100 people a day and get new business. And you will fail, and you will over time get better at it, because you have to learn what's the first message you want to send. I'll give you the easiest one. Hey, I'm doing this thing. Do you know anybody who'd be interested in doing that thing? And then you add some sort of offer, and I'm doing it for free, and I guarantee this. And you're giving the offer to somebody, and you're not soliciting them, you're soliciting a friend. Make a post, see who likes it of your friends, and then message their friends as well in a three-way message, because then that way it gets out of the request box and gets into the inbox. And they have to usually respond, because there is some social capital there. If you do 100 messages a day, you'll have more business than you know what to do with, and not enough time to do more of the DMs. If I were a personal trainer,
so here's how to get your first social media marketing client with organic outreach. So here's the common mistake that most people make. They think the actual technique they use is the actual secret. And that's totally wrong. The main thing that you need to focus on when you do organic outreach is quality over quantity. Make sure that you have a personalized message that you send to them, and go the extra mile to every single person that you reach out to. So for example, instead of sending 1,000 emails with a copy-paste template and then waiting for replies, what you should do is maybe send 10 to 15 personalized messages every single day. You use one platform that you focus on. It could be Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. You identify business owners on those platforms, you reach out to them, but then you also reach out to them cross-platform as well. If you identify business owner on LinkedIn, see if you can find his email, his phone
number, his physical address, his Instagram, his Facebook, and send a personalized message to him on all of those platforms. Make it short, have a personalized paragraph, a short pitch about what you do, about your SNMA, your super niche marketing agency. And if you want to go the extra mile as well, you can also record a Loom video. So here's how to get your first social media marketing client with organic.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and in today's video I'm going to be going over how we book meetings with clients through live Instagram via DM outreach. So let's get into the video, sit back, relax, enjoy. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name's Carter. If you're new, every Thursday and Monday, and welcome to the channel. I have Instagram live reach, so we'll be reaching a lead and an appropriate fit before how we do our. I suggest my phone because it's easier to distract and end up actually. We're gonna, in this particular case, when you're actually reaching out to real estate agents, you want to find like the location. You don't want to be just reaching out to any real estate agent anywhere. I guess you can. But preferably you want to target a certain city or a certain area to get better results. So what we're going to do here, and what we usually do, is type in, we're going to go for Toronto. We'll type in hashtag Toronto real estate. Now, as you can see here, there's 1.3 million hashtags with Toronto real estate. And even below this, Toronto realtor, Toronto real estate agent, all of these have over 100,000 posts. So this is very good. I mean, Toronto's a big city, so it makes sense, but this is good in a sense as you can use this hashtag and continue to use this hashtag, and you're going to have 1.3 million people you could possibly send this to. So you're going to have outreach for a very long time. It's not like going on Yelp and trying to find emails or numbers. You type in Toronto real estate agent, there's probably like 6 pages, and then you run out of leads. There's 1.3 million. Now, for some reason, not a lot of people know about this hashtag method. It's pretty common. It should be a known thing. But even when I started, I was trying to find real estate agents by simply like scrolling through the Instagram search page, which is like basically impossible. Or I even used to search real estate and just whatever agent that had real estate in their name would come up, and then I'd do outreach to them. But that was a not very efficient and or good method. So we're gonna go into here and see, as you scroll through, it's just a bunch of real estate. Like Mike Deals. Let's see, maybe I reached out to him already. No, but this is how we do it, and then we simply just start the first post. You click on their name, and you just keep sending your normal messages. So I'll actually do some outreach and show you how we go about sending. As you can see, we got some responses. So this is actually what we send to a real estate agent. This is our very first text. We have a 3-step outreach method, and this is one of 3. So we say, hello, hope you're having a great day. Was just wondering if you do commercial or only residential. So the reason being for this, and we don't go straight into pitching whatever we want to pitch to them, is you want to actually start a conversation with the real estate agent and text them something that they're going to respond to. They think I'm a potential client, so they're not going to not respond. And once you kind of reel them in and fish them into that conversation, you continue to chat with them, and then you hit them with a pitch, and they're already invested in the conversation. So I'll go about searching that hashtag, going to the real estate agents, and then simply copy and pasting this text to every single real estate agent that I'm going through. So but as you probably saw even in that screen recording, some of those agents, when I clicked message, I've already reached out to, or I reached out to in the beginning when I started this marketing agency. We started with working with real estate agents, and I started with that hashtag pretty early on. Obviously, I haven't sent out 1.3 million messages, but sometimes you come upon people that you've already messaged. So it's very simple. If you've already messaged them, you're going to click message. You'll see your message right there. You'll see a conversation. You just swipe, go back, and go to the next person. Now I'm actually going to pull up our outreach method, kind of our 4-step outreach method right here, and go over that a little bit. So like I said earlier, the first text is kind of just, starting a conversation, and you want to hit them with something controversial like,
do you do commercial as well, or just residential? It's kind of like downgrading that if they just do residential, and you immediately want to start a conversation and say, no, like I do commercial too, or yeah, I just do residential for now.
So if they respond to the first text, which most likely they will if they see it, the next one is going to be, oh, okay, that's awesome. Do you work with sellers and buyers in the 700,000 to 2.5 million range. So this is, again, just creating conversation, asking them if they work with the buyers in that area. They get interested right away because they see the price and they get excited. So they'll respond and either say, yeah, yes, we do, yes, I have. And after that, then I hit them with the pitch and I say, amazing, we were just looking for a real estate agent in your area who can handle taking on more business. Well, you'll see the text exactly what it says right here. It's like a little long, so I don't remember the entire thing. But then there's that incentive at the bottom where we offer them 10% off for professional real estate photography and stuff like that, just for taking the call. So that kind of gives them an incentive to join our meeting. And most likely if they're joining our meeting, it's probably going to go good. We have a pretty good meeting to close ratio. So, I mean, our outreach is pretty simple. I know a lot of agencies don't like a copy and paste method. They, I'm sure you've watched a ton of videos where it says do looms and make it super personable, say their name and stuff like that. I tried doing that. It just took way too much time and I wasn't producing enough. I was sending, 10 looms, and for me to record 10 looms and make it personal, I could send out, 35 messages on Instagram where it's the exact same thing and I get way better results using this method. So yeah, you can try using this outreach method. Let me know how it goes. Hopefully it works. It works for me. We get a lot of meetings booked just through Instagram. But I guess that's basically it. Our outreach method is fairly simple. Go on Instagram, type in that hashtag. We kind of have a cold outreach sheet laid out, so I just copy and paste every text according to the response, obviously changing some things here and there. But that's basically it, guys. So hopefully this helps you out. Make sure you subscribe, like, turn on post notifications. Comment down below which videos you guys want to see next or if this helped. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Really fucking work, because when you send the calendar link, they not gonna book in, because I'm booking in like 5 to 10%.
Let's pull up some of your messages that worked.
So this guy, he's now my client.
So you closed him.
I closed him.
He's paying you.
He's paying me
How much?
400 weekly.
I would
$1,600 a month. All right.
Same thing, right? Pretty simple. Copy and paste. Starting out with, hey, it's the best Facebook questions. Then the pitch. Then get. Send me over your system. Usually, like some. More like personalized message. They ask like send me your price. Don't ever give them out on DMs.
Don't do it.
Yeah, they ask send me info to be like, yo, I think this is a lot better to give you a quick phone call than me and you emailing back and forth.
All right, so let's see it.
This is what I do. Ask for his number, call him. That's how I.
I will basically try to figure out, what did the successful cases did in the past. I will basically try to figure out, what did the successful cases did in the past. So I'll probably, get them in a Google Meet, basically try to schedule a book appointment and try to talk to them, and you probably tell them hey, look, I'm new, I'm starting out, I'm just doing a free trial, and I would love to, get a chance to work with you and learn from your experience and learn it. Look at the cold outreach and stuff like that. Look at videos, look at in YouTube the channels that are actually successful. How do they do cold outreach, free Instagram and DM, and how do they book appointments? So you want to look for videos that says how I booked appointment using only Facebook and Instagram, or using only cold social media, and how I booked 5 appointments, or how I closed, stuff like that.